around the Department of Defense. This is your daily news brief.
Layered defense protecting the homeland. I'm Mark Weeks. The director of the Missile Defense Agency says his mission is to protect deployed forces, allies, and partners from hypersonic and ballistic missile attacks through a layered missile defense system. Speaking at the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington, Navy Vice Admiral John Hill said great progress has already been made in missile defense since the agency stood up 15 years ago, but there's still a lot more work to do. The Admiral said sharing data and better integrating missile defense with allies and partners is something the MDA is doing through exercises and foreign military sales that include the NATO nations Japan, South Korea, Israel, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. He said improving space-based sensors, cyber defenses, and installing more ground-based interceptors is part of the work the agency is doing, as well as working with the military services on directed energy weapons, such as powerful lasers that can take out missiles. Defense Secretary Dr. Mark Esper and the Secretaries of the Army, Navy, and Air Force met with privatized housing project owners at the Pentagon to discuss the status of actions being taken to reform military delivery of privatized housing under the Military Housing Privatization Initiative. Defense officials said the secretaries collectively share a commitment to ensure safe, high-quality, and affordable housing in communities where service members and their families will want and choose to live. The secretaries recognize the need for more consistent affirmation of military families' rights as residents of privatized housing and are committed to working with initiative partners with an emphasis on potential health or safety issues. The Military Housing Privatization Initiative is the largest and one of the most mature public-private partnership efforts in DoD. There are about 80 privatized projects encompassing more than 204,000 units located on more than 150 installations. U.S., Philippine, and Japanese service members will begin the third annual Camandag exercise this week at various training sites in the Philippines to promote multinational military interoperability, readiness, and capabilities. U.S. and Philippine forces will conduct live fire training and amphibious, urban, aviation, and counterterrorism operations. Japanese forces will train alongside U.S. and Philippine forces in humanitarian assistance and disaster relief missions. Camandag 3 is a Philippine-led bilateral military exercise with a goal of increasing counterterrorism, humanitarian assistance, and disaster relief capabilities through military exchanges to rapidly respond to crisis throughout the Indo-Pacific region. That's your DoD News Brief. I'm Mark Weeks. You can find more stories about your military at defense.gov and by using hashtag KnowYourMil.